So the question is, what drives you and what drives me? The other day I was having a conversation with a friend that made me decide to do something different this week. My friend and I talked about what drives people, and I shared how I love to teach. Making YouTube videos is a way to reach even more people, but it's also a lot of work. I spend more than 1 day a week scripting, recording and editing a 5-minute video. Most people I know don't want to do that. And my friend agreed. He looked at me and said, "It's your passion that drives you. You have grit. Most people don't have that." I know, it's a lot easier to make popcorn in the microwave, dump your butt on the couch and binge watch a Netflix TV show. So the conversation with my friend made me think. So instead of sharing the usual innovation tips and tricks, I decided to share 3 things that drive me. Maybe they can help you too. We all die. 25 years ago, I attended a leadership program in Denmark. At one point, the trainer looked at us and said, "Until otherwise proven, I believe we only live once. And if you only have one shot, how do you make the most of it?" I will never forget that question, and it still drives me. Just this month, I lost a great colleague to cancer. Your time is limited, you have one shot. How do I make the most of my life? I teach. At work, I coach and train leaders. Outside of work, I use YouTube as a platform to help even more people. We all care. Some years ago, I met a young man, Sam, in Singapore. Sam was attending university, and he also told me he was looking for his passion. He wanted to spend his life on something that he really cared about. Sam asked one of his professors for help, and the professor looked at Sam and said, "Instead of asking, 'What am I passionate about?' ask, 'What makes me angry?'" Why? Anger can be a great motivator. We all care about something, and when something upsets us, we want to change it. What makes me angry? When I see employees who don't have the necessary support, knowledge or tools to make things better at work. So in my videos, I share simple tips and tools that anyone can apply. I also get upset when I see the international press trash Hong Kong. So I make a point of showing you different parts of Hong Kong every week. We all prioritize. My friend Diana wants to start a YouTube channel. At least that's what she's telling me. For several months she's been asking for advice, but she still hasn't started. So last week I asked her, "What's happening?" And Diana said, "I'm too busy." And I said, "No, you are not. You just have different priorities." Every morning when we wake up, we answer 3 important questions. What do I want to focus on? What does it mean to me? And what am I going to do about it? Most of us answer those questions without thinking too much about it. We wake up, we grab our phones, and we start reacting to what's right in front of us. Last week, a friend asked me 2 questions that made me pause. What really matters and what makes you busy? What really matters and what makes you busy? For most people, it's a lot easier to answer the second question because that's where they tend to focus and spend most of their time. Someone once said, "Don't tell me what you value, show me how you spend your time and money, then I will tell you what you value." I'm very conscious about my time, and I say no to a lot of things. I focus on creating more and consuming less. And when I consume to create, like reading a book or listening to a podcast. Do I still watch Netflix? Of course I do, but it's a treat, not a structure. So what is this video about? We die. We care, we prioritize, Until proven otherwise, you have one shot. How are you gonna make the most of it? I hope that was useful. My name is Tomas Bay, and until next time, make things better and make better things. Boom!